Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about leveling up your jewel crafting as easy as possible and as cheap as possible as well. So this will give you the most amount of experience for the least amount of gold, hands down. This will work perfectly. But then again, you guys always have to do research on your server. This is currently what's going to work on my server, but it should work also the same on your server. It just makes math sense. So the first thing that I'm going to definitely tell you guys to do is farm your silver ores, because you're gonna need a lot of it, and you'll need about 20,000, if not more than that, for sure, to level up from 0 to 200. So that's basically what the guide is about, leveling up from 0 to 200. And when we go on to here, you're gonna need one of this and one of any of these. So you're gonna need 4 plus 5 is 9, right? So and that just crafts one item. So you can see right here. So you'll need one ring. It doesn't matter what you're crafting. So technically, if I wanted to craft this, I'll need one silver band and one setting. So you have to have that, and then one silver as well. So that's why I tell you to go there, because to get 10 ingots on your server is going to be very expensive and very, very costly. And for the amount of experience you're getting, it's going to be very expensive. So just go farm that. That's like currently the best place on my server to farm it right now. But if you have a location where you know where to farm silver, go to any location that you want to go farm and farm a ton of silver. You're going to try to stock up as much as you can, because it's going to cost a lot. So that is the first step, is to farm your ingots. So the second step is that we're going to be showing you what to look out for leveling. So from the very beginning, from 0 to 50, you have to craft any tier 2. Choose the cheapest mats. Any silver is going to be the best. And then once you hit tier 2 or 3, do the same thing. Use the cheapest, because it always pulls you to the highest. So make sure you don't do that. Too expensive. Tier 4, same thing. Change the mats down to the cheapest. And then once you hit tier 5, that's where everything changes 100%. This is where strategy comes really in a big role, in a big play. So the reason is because these are really expensive, way too expensive. So we're going to be crafting any of the tier 2s to tier 3s. And so that's something that we have to do. Yeah, I'll just show you here again. Go down to here. So tier 4s and tier 3s are going to be your best bet for the cheapest amount of cost. So we go to the trading post, and then this is the next step: resource, refining, and then cut gems. And so you can kind of see what the prices is going for, right? Because when you're mining a lot of ores, you're not going to get that many gems. So keep that in mind. So we go through here. We're going to try to hit tier 3s. So we already hit tier 3 right here. So you can see this is tier 3. So these are really, really cheap. So I forgot to show you guys. The tier 3 gems make you about 1,000 experience. And the tier 4 makes you 2,200 experience. And then the tier 5 makes you 3,700, right? So those are the experience right there. So 1,200 experience is about 5 gold. And then once we hit up higher, if I can see a tier 4, should hit a tier 4 shortly. A tier 4, oh damn, is going for 20 gold. So yeah, the tier 3, 5 gold. So 2 of those will make 2,000 experience. So obviously you want to go back and buy those ones for cheap, for the 5 gold one, because that's 2,200 experience. So that is 10 gold for that. Whereas if you're buying this, it's 20 gold. But obviously you can see there wasn't that many things that were that discounted price, right? So it pretty much was like only those very few gems, right? So very, very few gems that were like that. So you can see this goes up to 14 gold, so you're going to go back and forth, right? Between those, because sometimes the tier 4 is going to be cheaper than the tier 3, just because everyone's bought the cheapest price, right? So sometimes you'll just be switching to this guy and you'll be buying that, right? And perfect example right here. Obviously this is a better experience, 2,200 versus 1,100. So obviously sometimes you're gonna go back and forth, right? I'll show you the tier 5s, right? So sometimes they're pretty darn expensive. You're spending about 70 to 100 gold. You know, they're still too expensive, right? And make sure you do not buy any of these really expensive ones, because you will lose all your gold in an instant. So yeah, make sure you don't do that, because majority of the tier 5s are above 100 gold. So don't do that. And unless if you do a buy order, like example, if you do a buy order for this for like 20 gold, then yes. If those get filled, if I do like that and those get filled, then this will be the cheapest route, you know. So that's the only time you can craft the tier 5. So that is literally it. And that's pretty much the whole role of this game, is that for leveling, we're just going to buy the cheapest stuff, and that gives you the most amount of experience. So yeah, when things are cheap, that's when you buy it. So example, say if this was 5 gold to 10 gold, and this is going for 30 gold, obviously buy the gem, you know, spend 10 gold to get, I'll show you the experience. This is really important. So say this is 10 gold, 2 of these will make 2,200, and say if this was 30 gold, obviously you save an extra 10 gold to get that same amount of experience. So a little bit more experience, actually, to be honest. So, but yeah, you basically go back and forth between tier 3s to tier 4s, and that's literally all you do, unless if you buy those do buy orders for those higher tier gems. But yeah, most likely those don't really sell, those orders don't really get filled very well. So just keep that in mind. But if you can get them filled, then by all means, if you could get this for like 40 gold or 30 gold or 20 gold, yeah, I would definitely do that version then. But till then, stick with the tier 2s and tier 3s, because they're literally almost the same pricing. So, and yeah, they're very abundant. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys like this. Make sure you hit the bell notification. I will be talking on another gold video why I think these are really a good way of probably making some money in another video. But yeah, so make sure you hit the bell notification. Also, check the links below, because I will be posting a Patreon account very shortly, and basically go over way more in depth about like how to actually do it, like way more in depth, and like what I actually do, and physically show you crafting and everything like that. Because jewel crafting is really difficult. Not just jewel crafting, everything in general, just like gold guides and farming guides and stuff like that. You'll see it all, right? So make sure that you guys check those links in below every video. And till then, I will see you guys in the next one, and take care.